I told you I'm here to get it, cause baby I'm in my prime. So if you want it, come with it, nobody dimming my shine. Been a long time, homie, since I first got down. Still on top of my game, forever play to the crowd. When I'm in front of a mic and I'm in the spotlight, the Gridiron, man, we taking y'all on a flight. Always coming for the hardcore, this is what I work for. Got a feeling for some more, they yelling encore. Verbally, I'm bringing heat to the streets. The flames spitter my squad, nothing but winners, and you'll never see a quitter. Cause adversity is part of the plan. Just as sure as you go, always bob your head to the jam. So turn your volume up, you can see me up on your screen. Kicking knowledge like you need it, y'all some football fiends. Bringing heat at 100, we the realest around. Welcome to the Gridiron, baby, it's going down now. Like the music buzzing in amps. When I hit the end zone, fans are rocking the stands. Cause I'm an all-be-known until the break of the dawn. Not Zeke, but I'ma eat the way I'm seeing the film. It's the battle hymn, homie, gonna bang in your ear. And when they hear it, they gon' know the Kings is here. All-be-known until the break of the dawn. Not Zeke, but I'ma eat the way I'm seeing the film. I'm here to get mine, never gonna dwell on the past. Always moving forward, I won't take my foot off the gas. And I'm ready for the battle and whatever may come. I fight from up in the saddle, go and beat that war drum. If you want some, get some, wicked about to get dumb. Got the crowd getting loud, everybody heads sprung. Hitting hard and coming stronger like a buck from a gauge. Like Micah, I'm a lion busting out of my cage. Cause y'all ain't holding me now, I'll break your bury you down. Go and check your books, cause there ain't no play to be found. They can counter what I'm bringing, you ain't figure me out. Hitting suckers from their gut to their chest and their mouth. And now we steady climbing up to the top. You trying to get on our level, they watch your ass get dropped. Yo, it's your boy on the track, the OG double G. I'm rolling with the heavy hitter, yeah, that's Jersey the King. Let's get it.
Football to talk about, y'all. A lot of football to talk about. UFL Week 8, IFL Week 10, NFL schedule release, and some college football news, man. It's an exciting day for football. It's an exciting Saturday. Welcome to the Gridiron. Let's get this show started off right. And you already know what it is, man. Into the Gridiron. Happy Saturday, everyone. I am your host, Kevin Jersey the King Wambu. And like I said, man, it's a great Saturday for some football. We got a lot to talk about, and we're going to jump into it. Today, we got Week 8, jumping off for the UFL, the United Football League. Or, you know what? Sorry, my bad. Hold on. Let me start the show off the right way. Welcome in, everyone. We are live on Fuel Sports Network. This is an early edition of the show due to the fact that I am going to the WNBA Las Vegas Aces game versus the Los Angeles Sparks. So, you know, I got to go cover the game today. So I'm doing the show early this morning. You know what I mean? So my bad, y'all. But that's what it's got to be today. Okay. Let me get right. I ain't shared nothing. I haven't done anything yet, y'all. I'm slacking on my Mackin today, y'all. I really am. I'm slacking. But no, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Welcome in. Go download Fuel Sports Network right now on your Roku and Amazon TV and devices. I promise you, you won't regret it. You'll be able to see me on the big screen, and it'll look beautiful. You'll get to see this mug right here. This mug right here, live on your TV. And the big preview. No, I'm just playing. Gabe's not here today. He had to work again out of town. Be safe, my brother. I wish you all the best in traveling to El Paso today to go to work. He had to go out of town to El Paso. You guys know he lives in New Mexico. So, you know, y'all come show some love to Gabe. Keep him in your prayers. I'm a little flustered this morning. I miss my dog, man. He ain't been here in a couple weeks, man. I'm lonely, y'all. I'm lonely. Where's Gabe at? Where's Gabe? No, I'm just playing. Got some fan mail in the house today. Thank you, Hit, as well. But we're gonna jump right into it with some UFL news, of course. Before we do that, of course, go follow the socials of the show. You can follow the Gridiron at X at the Gridiron, on Facebook at the Gridiron Show, on YouTube at the Gridiron Show, on IG at the Gridiron Show, TikTok at the Gridiron Show, and on Spotify at the Gridiron. So make sure you guys go and follow the show. But how are we doing today, y'all? Let's get into some UFL news. We got Memphis and Michigan starting off the day today, and it's actually an afternoon game today, a late game. I believe it starts at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific, and of course 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, and that is going to be the early game. I'm actually going to miss it because I'll be at the basketball game, but I'll try and catch it while I'm there. But I'm going to actually miss the game. The first game, I have to rewatch the game on FS1 or FS2, whichever channel that they replay it on. But yeah, man, you know, it's huge. What's going on, Ronnie? How you doing today, brother? It's big. Hi, Sandy. Hey, champ. How y'all doing today? It's big though. You know, I don't know. The viewership might actually be really good today for that. We'll have to see. You know what I mean? We'll have to see. I think that might be a good time slot for the game. We'll see though. You know, but it's gonna be a good game, man. It's gonna be a really good game. I'm interested to see how Michigan comes out, even though they know they're in the conference championship already. You know what I mean? I'm interested to see how they come out the gate, how they play. Are they going to be dominant? Are they going to play like there's still something on the line? You know what I mean? Or are they going to rest their starters and you're going to see, you know, backups in, and Memphis might get another win? You know, I don't think Michigan wants to taint their record. So I think they're going to actually play hard today and come out swinging. So we'll just have to see. You know what I mean? We really will. But it's going to be interesting. Then we got our nightcap game. Houston's going into Birmingham, taking on the Stallions. And, hey, look, Stallions are undefeated right now. Only team in the league undefeated. And I honestly believe that, you know, it's going to be hard to dethrone them. If St. Louis couldn't do it, it's going to be hard to dethrone them. You know what I mean? It really, really is. And I just want people to know that. You have to look at it for what it is. You know, whether you don't like the Stallions, you're not a Stallions fan or whatever the case, at the end of the day, no one has dethroned them all season. And I don't think Houston's going to go in there and do it today. I don't think so. But we'll see. Now, tomorrow's games, you have DC taking on St. Louis again, a rematch again, of course, you know, second conference game of the year. And it's gonna be an interesting one. AJ McCarron is out. Ja'Cour Pearson is out. Marcel Aitman is out. Marcel Aitman is out with an illness, but Ja'Cour Pearson and AJ McCarron are out with injuries. So it's going to be really, really interesting. And Clyde said the weather is iffy out there in Birmingham, so it's going to be interesting to see how the fans turn out. But yeah, St. Louis is definitely going to be limping into this game. So, Manny, you got to see what you got, man. You got a full start today. Are the St. Louis Battlehawks going to hurt their chances of getting into the conference championship game, getting into the playoffs, or basically the conference championship game? We don't know. It all depends on how these players come out today, how many comes out today. If DC comes out, I mean, DC's limping into the game as well, too. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken, Jordan Thomas out with a concussion, or at least he should be. DeAndre Francois, I believe, is recovered from his injury that he suffered last week. But we'll have to see. If Jalen McClendon is going to be the starter or if DeAndre Francois is going to be the starter. We'll have to see. I didn't check the depth chart. My bad, y'all. But then our nightcap or our afternoon game, late game, whatever you want to call it, is Arlington going into San Antonio and taking on the Brahmas with their second conference match. I don't know, man. The way Quentin Dormley's been playing lately, I'm a little I'm a little iffy on San Antonio winning this game. Not even gonna lie, y'all. I'm a little iffy on San Antonio winning this game because it's gonna be kind of hard for them to do that with the way Quentin Dormity's been playing. Let's keep it real. Not saying he's been playing really, really bad, but he hasn't been playing the greatest. And I think Arlington, from the way they played last week, put 47 points. If I'm not mistaken, that's the most this season. 2 more than what St. Louis put up. I'm just saying it's going to be difficult for San Antonio to depend on the running game, to depend on Lovett and Morgan Ellison. You can't. You need that passing game. You need John Kirkland and them boys and Alizé Mack and them boys in play. You need them to be involved in the game in multiple ways. I'm telling you, if not, it's going to be bad. It's going to be ugly. So at the end of the day, you have to. Quentin Dormity has to play better. Quentin Dormity has to play better, or they're going to have to put Hogan in. I'm just saying. I'm agreeing with Robert. I might have to agree with Robert. If Quentin keeps playing the way he's playing, they might have to put Hogan in. Just saying. It's a Kevin thing. You know what I mean? But listen, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting game nonetheless. Nonetheless, it's definitely going to be an interesting game, and I'm excited for it because, hey, it is what it is. This is what we had for last week, and this is what we got for this week. We got 23-47. Arlington, of course, stomped Memphis, just stomped them. And it was a close game in Birmingham. I think the game of the year, Birmingham versus St. Louis, 30-26. Michigan, they put in work in D.C., did their thing. It was a good game, Bo. And San Antonio with the late comeback. Sorry, Houston. Man, look, I don't know. Mark Thompson wasn't doing his thing, man. I tried to get him the ball, and I don't know, man. Look, 20 to 25 times, and it didn't work. Didn't work. San Antonio with the late kick to win the game. And then this is your slate, man. This is your slate for upcoming week. Y'all know I love making fun of Curtis Johnson. I love impersonating him, man. Here's your current power rankings and MVP rankings from Mr. RJ Young. You know, I'll be going at it with RJ because look, Adrian Martinez has just now hit over 1,100 yards. Not saying y'all know how much I've been advocating for this guy. All right, I know how much I've been advocating for this guy, especially with him being a dual threat quarterback. But how do you still not have Luis Perez up there with all the yards that Luis Perez has? Look at this. All the yards that Luis Perez has. I somewhat agree with the power rankings, but look at how many yards Luis Perez has, right? Now let's go back to this MVP. How many yards does he have compared to these guys? I'm just saying. But there's your offensive leaders and your defensive leaders through week 7. And Jordan Mosley actually is taking over his counterpart for most tackles, which is interesting. Here are your sack leaders and tackle leaders. Devontae Beckett, as you see, is right there with him. Jordan Williams is up there now. Michael Joseph's still up there. Willie Harvey's making a name for himself with tackles. Carlos Davis still leading with 6. Breland Speaks actually jumped up above a couple guys now, and he has 5.5 sacks. And then you got Peta, Chris Odom, and Fisher with 5 sacks, tying for 3rd right now. Then you look at the special teams leaders, and you got, of course, the kickers with 50-plus yard field goals. I mean, kickers are taking over the spring league right now this year. I don't know what it is, but kickers are definitely taking over. Jawan Manigo still leading with the kick return yards. Amari Rogers still leading in punt return yards. And, of course, Jake Bates still leading with most field goals made. And then last but not least, you have your conference standings and your points leaders. And someone asked, how can Arlington be 3rd in points with the record that they have? It's not about your record at all. It's not about your record. It's about how many points you're putting up in the game. And how many that's the thing. It's how many points you're putting up in these games. What's going on, Hit? Hi, Jackie. Welcome in. 210 Brahmasita. Make sure you guys are checking out Horns Forward. and the Spanish version of Horns Forward, Vamos Bramos. Vamos Bramos. Sorry. A little tongue tie. I'm trying to work on my Spanish a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, he asked me that, and I'm like, well, because it's not based off of your points. And lastly, the USFL Conference Championship game is set. It is already set, and it will happen a week before the championship game on Saturday. These are your clinching scenarios right now for the USFL Conference. Birmingham can clinch home field for the USFL Conference Championship game with a win and a Michigan loss. And the XFL Conference, St. Louis will clinch a spot in the XFL Championship game with a win, and San Antonio will clinch a spot in the XFL Championship game, XFL Conference Championship game, with a win and a loss by DC. So that's going to be, pretty interesting this week, seeing what happens with these playoff scenarios. Birmingham trying to clinch home field for the championship game, Michigan trying to stop that. You know what I mean? And it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Memphis or Michigan needs a win. Michigan's trying to stop Birmingham from clinching that home field. Michigan needs a win to stop that. Birmingham needs a win and a Michigan loss. So there's so much that can go on right now. And St. Louis needs a win to solidify themselves in the conference championship game. So they need a win. It's key for them. San Antonio needs a win and a St. Louis loss to be in first place. So there's a lot going on. You know what I mean? This I-35 rivalry, yes, I'm excited for it. I am definitely excited for that game tomorrow. But let's jump into a quick commercial break. My bad. I'm over here just babbling on. But let's jump into a quick commercial break. When we come back, one more thing I want to talk about with the UFL, and then we're going to move on to some IFL news, NFL news, and of course NCAA news, and rock out. But this is the Gridiron live on Fuel Sports Network with your host, one of your hosts, Jersey the King, Kevin Jersey the King Womble. So y'all sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We'll be right back after these messages.
If you aren't perfect, if you've ever struggled, if you've ever failed, if you want to get better, be better, and make our world better, this is the perfect brand for you. True Victory. Founded by U.S. military veterans, True Victory is a sportswear and streetwear brand dedicated to building everyday champions on and off the field. We're a cause. Our purpose is to transform lives and elevate humanity through the power and unity of sports, positive stories, and serving others. We're dedicated to the game, the grind, and the globe. But most importantly, we're dedicated to you. That's what it means to be. Always true.
Welcome back to the show. Y'all, I forgot to take the damn graphic off during the damn commercial. But Fuel Sports Network is proud to announce that we have a new sponsor of the network, True Victory Clothing Apparel. You can save 15% on your order if you use that Save 15 Now code and get you, a nice chunk of savings on some awesome clothing, man. And you'll be supporting the veterans who fight for our country, as well as the veterans who made the clothing apparel itself, the actual clothing line. So make sure you guys go and check out True Clothing or True Victory Clothing Apparel and use that Save 15 Now code on your first order, man. Go help fuel, go help out the troops, go help out the veterans with just making a purchase, So we appreciate the everything that they've done for us as well, man. So definitely shout out to True Victory for becoming a new sponsor of Fuel Sports Network. And man, like I said, like we keep telling you guys, there's big things coming for Fuel. So just be ready. Just be ready. Share Fuel Sports Network with your friends, your family. Let them know what we're all about and let them know what's coming a lot. Let them know to download the site because there's a lot coming, man. Download the channel on your Roku and Amazon TV and devices. Now, real quick, I said I wanted to jump into this last thing with the UFL. The UFLPA and the UFL have finally reached an agreement on that grievance that was filed about player bonuses. And May 16th that we have come to a resolution following a recent decision from a grievance filed by our union in regard to the individual player bonuses. The UFL has agreed to increase the all UFL team compensation pool in lieu of paying out player of the week bonuses for the 2024 season. Our executive committee agreed to negotiate how weekly player bonuses will be selected during off-season bargaining. It is our mission to ensure there is a fair and reasonable process when player of the week designations are made going forward. Postseason bonuses will remain in effect for 2024, all UFL Player of the Year and MVP honorees. So they came to their senses and increased, since they can't just implement, these Player of the Week bonuses immediately and during the middle of the season as well, they decided to increase the payout for the all UFL team compensation pool. Okay, cool, whatever. Get it right in the offseason, please. Now, on the other hand, UFL and ESPN adjusted a Week 10 game. The game between the Michigan Panthers and the Birmingham Stallions will now be scheduled for 2 p.m. Eastern instead of the original time it was scheduled for at noon Eastern. So they pushed it back 2 hours and it will start 2 hours later instead of the original time of 12 noon. So that's awesome, I guess. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is, man. There you have it. There's your UFL news for today on the Gridiron. Now let's transition over to the In the Wall. I love that song. Y'all gotta go check out that song. Yeah, I do by Denim. It's hard. It's hard as hell. You can catch it on the IFL's Twitter page. It's a dope song. But we got Week 10. And again, Week 10, we have the entire league participating. We have all 16 teams playing this week. One game already happened last night, excuse me. It was the Iowa Barnstormers taking on the Quad City Steamrollers, and it was a game. It was a game. As you can see by the score, it was a close one. Quad City held on. And like I said, it was back and forth as well. It was a really, really back and forth game. Turnovers as well. Quick touchdowns. Rook's point or in there. There was a couple 3-pointers. It was really, really interesting. But Quad City held on and ended up getting the W at home. So congrats to them, man. They're trying to improve their record because their record hasn't been the greatest at all. But here is your lineup for the rest of the week. You got Quad City and Bay Blizzard are hosting the Frisco Fighters. Jacksonville Sharks hosting the Sioux City Storm. San Antonio Gunslingers, shout out to Phil Lee I have no clue what the hell just happened, y'all. My bad. I do apologize about that. Technical difficulties. What the heck? My bad, y'all. Something is going on. My bad. I was trying to get the daggone standings up for you guys, and my computer said nope. So I don't know, man. My bad. Let's get these standings up for you guys now. I do apologize for that technical difficulties. Oh man. Look, it happens, okay? Stuff happens. Sometimes you can't control it, but you move on and you continue with the show. So the show must go on. Yes, we had some Jersey the King technical issues. Yo, this is what I be talking about. You gotta love technology, y'all. You just gotta love it. Can y'all hear me okay? I hope you can. But yeah, man, here are your IFL standings currently. Oh man. Right? But no, let's get these standings up for you guys. This is what I'm talking about right here. They be killing me with the technology. They need to get it together. They need to get it together. But as you see, it's loading. It's taking a minute. Internet acting like whatever. I ain't gonna say that. But look, leading the Eastern Division, you have the Frisco 6-1, Green Bay Blizzard right behind them at 5-2. Massachusetts tied with Green Bay at 5-2, and Quad City at 4-4. You have Tulsa 3-4, Iowa 2-6, Jacksonville 1-6, and Sioux Falls 1-6. Then you have in the West my Vegas Knights, Nighthawks 7-0, number one in the division, number one in the Western Conference, number one in the league. 7-0 record. Then right behind them is the Panthers at 6-1. Then you have the Northern Arizona Wranglers at 4-3. Arizona Rattlers at 4-3. The Gunslingers are right behind them at 3-4. They're looking to get to 500 this week. Then you have the Tucson Sugar Scrolls at 1-5, and Duke City still looking to get their first win of the city or of the season. So there you have it, y'all. That's what we're looking at for the standings in the IFL right now, and that's what we have this week as far as games. So make sure you guys are checking them out. Go to the Indoor Football League YouTube channel, and you can watch all the games whenever they're live. Or if you have caffeine, you can watch some of the games. You can watch the games on caffeine as well. Or if you live in some of these areas where you can watch them on a local television network in your area, check your local listings and check out the IFL, man. Now, not even gonna lie, I'm really, really excited. Oh, again, here was the score from last night. Sorry, y'all. Here was the score from last night. Again, if it pops up for you guys, there you go. And then we're going to jump into another quick commercial break. Again, I do apologize for the technical difficulties, but we're going to jump into a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to get into some NFL news because the schedule was released, y'all. So, right? What's going on, Rig? The schedule was released, so it is time to dive in. So let's talk about it, man. Let's jump in the trenches and talk about the schedule release, man. We got some interesting games, and I got it all for you right here on the Gridiron, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Same great taste. Yes, same great taste. Same great taste.
Welcome back to the show. This is the Gridiron live on Fuel Sports Network. I'm your host, Kevin, Jersey the King Womble. Our co-host, OG Gabe Garcia, is not here today, but we are wishing him safe travels to El Paso as he is on his way out of town to work, traveling from New Mexico. So, man, be safe, my brother. And you already know, much love, my brother from another mother, my dog. But yeah, man, we have a interesting schedule release. All these different videos that came out. It was pretty dope. Rig, what's going on, man? He said you're in Beham when you're getting ready for that Birmingham game. Okay, most definitely, man. If y'all haven't been following Rig Rocker, man, and the Predator couple, Rig Rocker and the Predator couple have been traveling this whole entire season to all the away games for the Houston Roughnecks. And man, when I tell you they've put miles on their vehicles, they've spent buku cash on gas. How long has it been since someone said buku? That's an old school word for sure. But no, look, 8,800 miles so far that they've traveled. 8,800 miles. He just said in the chat, if you're paying attention to the chat, man, he said 8,800 miles is what they've traveled so far this UFL season. That is amazing and dedication, bro. That's dedication right there and support right there. That shows you dedication and support and love for this league. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But let's jump into some NFL news because, of course, the schedule was released and it's time to talk about it. It really is because, look, there was a lot. What's going on? Where did my graphic go? Let me get my graphic up for you guys because I want to show you guys the grid. They came out with a grid for the entire league itself, like all the teams and their games, where it's going to be played and all that good stuff. So let me get that up for you guys because some reason when my internet said nope, it disappeared. I had it up here, but it disappeared. Look, the Northern Arizona game is about to come on in 30 minutes. Just alerted me. That's what that loud noise was. But yeah, let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. Because there are, like I said, there are a lot of games on this grid, and I don't know if you're going to be able to really see the entire, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Let's see. Can you guys see this? Is that big enough for you guys to see see if you're watching on the TV? This would be big enough for you to see. That's why you should go download Fuel Sports Network on your Amazon and Roku TV and devices, because you'll be able to see this big and beautiful on your screen. But this is what we're looking at. All 32 teams, and this is their schedule for the entire season. Pretty dope that they actually put this out. But let's get into week one. This is what we'll have week one, right? We got the week one games. Then you've got, and I'm interested because if you see those week one matches, I'm excited. No lie, I am excited, yo, because there are some pretty, heated matches that's coming up. And I don't know. What are your thoughts on this, guys? What are your thoughts? How do you guys feel about these week one matchups? Let me know in the comments. Then you have your Monday night and Thursday night schedule. And they put all this out. They're making a huge deal on this season, man. They really are. They're making a really, really big deal on this season. And we got some interesting matchups on Monday Night Football. I'm excited. Rick says he got his Texans season tickets. Look, Rig is on it this season with football, man. Rig is on it this season with the football. And then you have your Thursday night schedule, or excuse me, your Sunday night schedule and your international game schedule. So we got national games. Of course, the Jaguars are back in London, but this season as well, the Jets and the Vikings are playing in London. Look, the Jaguars got 2 games in London. They're about to be, they're going to mess around and be the London Jaguars. Keep playing. They're going to be the first international team in the daggone NFL, man. And then here's your holiday games. Thanksgiving and Christmas. And this year they're doing Christmas games on Netflix Live, which is interesting to me because does that mean everybody has to go and get Netflix now? You know what I mean? Does everybody have to go and get Netflix now? I'm just saying. And then for all my Dallas Cowboy fans out there, here's our schedule. This is what we got looking like. Not a super tough schedule in the league's opinion, but in my opinion, I think that looks pretty good. We start the season off with Cleveland. Then 2 weeks later, we got to play Baltimore. Then we go to New York, or we play New York. Then we got to play the Steelers, then the Lions, then the 49ers, then the new look Falcons, then the Eagles, then the Texans. Like, come on now. Then the new look Commanders skins, whatever they are, red Commander skins. Then the Bengals. Like, come on. Y'all gonna tell me that this schedule ain't tough? Just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, but anyways, even the Raiders schedule, if you guys check out the Jersey the King show on Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern, your nightcap. I cover the Raiders and all other Vegas sports teams. And the Raiders schedule is pretty tough. But you're telling me that Dallas Cowboys schedule ain't tough? Man, come on. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, NFL. But I don't know if y'all been following my social media. If y'all seen these New York Giants 100th year anniversary commemorative or whatever the hell jerseys they're supposed to be. What in the replacements are these? Stop playing with me, man. What are these? Why do they look like the off-brand version of the replacements? Or off-brand, the football version of the Canadian Montreals? Like, what is this? Y'all got the Michigan Wolverine helmet with the khakis. You got the Jake from State Farm khakis. Like, stop playing. What are these? Stop. I'm dying, bruh. What are these? Y'all thought these were going to be dope? Who in their right mind came up with this design? I'm going to let this sit here for a second. Just picture Shane Danny Dimes Falco. Yo, then you got your boy Clifford Franklin. Clifford Franklin loved the new uniform. Clifford Franklin gonna look good in the uniform. Clifford Franklin ain't worried about catching the ball on the field. Clifford Franklin worried about looking good on the field. That's what I get from this. Then you got the big offensive lineman. Come on now. Then you got the jailbird and the running back. Stop playing with me. What the hell are these? Whoever came out with these uniforms, y'all should be ashamed of your damn selves because this is pathetic. This is not nice. This is not cool. I don't care what look you were going for. I don't care if you wanted to commemorate all the years that the Giants have been around. That shit's ugly. Excuse my language, but damn it, that is ugly. That is not cute, tight, dope. Oh, that's the new fake. That is not. What is that? Where is Shane Falco when you need him? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lanta. Take them back to wherever you drew them at on the board and get the eraser and get rid of that because that was that. Look at y'all. Oh my God, bro. Who thought this was tight, son? Who? What in the Washington Sentinels are these, bro? Stop playing with my emotions. Y'all thought that was good for the culture of the New York Giants. Y'all said, oh, Saquon left so we could bring these things out. Jake from State Farm. Stop it. Y'all are ridiculous, man. Y'all should rethink. On this, welcome in. Rethink what the hell y'all were doing because man, those are ugly as hell. Those are ugly. Those are not tight. Giants fans are over there hot, dog. They're pissed. They're pissed off. Just imagine they wear these uniforms and fans buy these jerseys and you see you see the whole stadium full of that. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my God. What are we doing? What are we doing? Just imagine seeing the whole stadium filled with those jerseys. And then all the fans were khakis. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be hilarious. We're making it a meme. I promise you. Oh my God. We're making that a whole meme, y'all. I promise you. That is too funny. That is too funny. I can't believe they came out with those uniforms and thought they were going to be dope. You guys should rethink whoever is doing anything for you guys when it comes to that. Yes, the State Farm Convention. What's going on, Predator couple? Welcome in, y'all. Mr. and Mrs. Predator. You know what I mean? You can catch Mrs. Predator on the 18 with RC on Wednesday nights on Fuel Sports Network. But what's going on? Yes, y'all are invading Beham today. And we were just looking at those ugly, disgusting Giants uniforms that they came out with. You missed it. I had to laugh. I'm sorry. That's too funny. But we're going to take our last commercial break. Then we're going to jump into some NCAA news and then some fan mail. And we're going to get up out of here because I got to go cover the Aces, man. I got to go cover the Aces' second home game. You know what I mean? See if we can start the season off 2-0. So we will be right back after this commercial break.
Hit for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Hit for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun, a 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall, ice wall. Hit for my win, I need my hands. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Hit for my win, I need my hands. This life is real, and play pretend.
Welcome today, but we're going to get through this show. I'm telling you, we're going to get through this show today. Welcome back to the show, live on Sports Network. If you haven't already, download Fuel Sports Network on your Roku and Amazon. Again, Double OG is not here. Excuse me. OG double G, excuse me. Damn, I'm just flustered, man. It's not here. Again, we are so proud to announce that Fuel Sports Network is now sponsored by True Victory Clothing Apparel, which is a clothing apparel line that was created by veterans, and all purchases go to our veterans. Well, not all. Excuse me. Proceeds and portions of purchases go to our veterans and different funds, things like that. So make sure you guys go and get that new Save 15 Now code and utilize it to save on some. Don't even. You know what? Ain't no dementia. Ain't no dementia. I just got a lot going on today. I gotta go cover the game. I'm trying to do a show. Technical difficulties is happening. You know what I mean? But we're working through it. We're getting through things, and we're doing well. It's all right. We'll be good. You know what I mean? So no worries. What's going on, Sabrina? Welcome in, love. Now, he said I heard Shane Falco will be the name to starting quarterback. I know, right? Shane Danny Dimes Falco, baby. But no, I had to clown on that one. I definitely did. But make sure you guys go and follow Fuel's socials as well. They will be changing. I will be changing all this. It will be, of course, Fuel Sports Network or Fuel_SN, something to that nature. So make sure you guys go and follow all the socials for Fuel as they are now, or just search Fuel Sports Network on all social media platforms, and you will find us. I promise you, you will. That's a guarantee. I'm serious. But no, we're proud to be sponsored by Just Meat Jerky. You can use your Save 10 Now on Just Meat Jerky and get 10% off on your order. You can also use Save 10% with W Energy Powder and get 10% off with W. So as you see, man, we're growing. We're getting more partners and affiliates that are, take a chance on Fuel Sports Network. So, go show them some love and support as well, and check out what they have to offer as well. They have some good products, and that's why we're working with them, because they have good products, and that's what it's all about. So make sure you guys use those codes, and you can get 10% off on W and Just Meat Jerky, and you can get 15% off on True Victory Apparel. Now, real quick, let's get into some NCAA news, because I'm excited. Y'all know, real talk, I'm excited about this. Y'all don't understand how long the world, every gamer in the world who has ever played a sports game knows about NCAA football, right? It used to be called EA Sports NCAA football. Now that is no longer the title, of course, because of the NCAA name and image and likeness and all that other good stuff. But it's now called EA Sports College Football 25, and it drops July 19th of this year. And I'm so excited because there's 3 different editions, and if you're willing to spend $200, you can get an MVP bundle. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here is the different versions of the game: deluxe edition, or standard edition, deluxe edition, and the MVP bundle. And as you see with the MVP bundle, you get Madden deluxe edition and the college football his name. It's something Edwards. And then Travis Hunter and I forgot this guy's first name, but Ewers from Texas. Actually, and what's crazy is Arch Manning declined to have his name, image, and likeness in this game. But as you guys can see, the players are going to actually be in the game with their name, image, and likeness. So some of them aren't. Those players that didn't agree to it, they won't be in the game with their name, image, and likeness. There will be a number like they did before in the past. Then this is here. This is the big deal right here. What you get in these different editions, right? So with the with the MVP bundle, you get college football 25 deluxe edition. You get 3-day early access to where you'll be able to play the game on the 16th, 17th, and 18th before it drops on the 19th for everyone else. You'll get 4,600 college football points, Heisman Trophy or Heisman hopeful, Alma Mater Ultimate Team Pack, Cover Athlete Ultimate Team Pack, Bring Home the Glory Ultimate Team uniform. Then you got your Madden NFL 25 Deluxe 3-day early access, 4,600 Madden points. So this is what all you get in there. Deluxe edition, base game, 3-day early access, 4,600 college points. The Alma Mater Ultimate Team, Cover Athlete. Like, our gamers are going to love this. And it's a limited time offer by June 27th. You have to get the deluxe edition and pre-order it. There you get in the standard edition. This is what you get. And then if you pre-order the game, period, this is what you get. As far as the 2-packs and, well, the 3-packs, excuse me. So, man, check it out. That's definitely for all my gamers out there because, you know, we love NCAA football when it was out. And now that this game is back, I hope it's just as good as the games were in the past, if not better. Well, I hope it's better, but I'm just saying. I hope they didn't try to do too much and make the controls and all that super crazy. You know what I mean? I'm just excited for this game, and you know, I've been waiting years, and fellow gamers have been waiting years. But y'all know what time it is, man. One of my favorite parts of the show. You know, one of my favorite parts of the show. And you can always send yours to it's mail time, y'all. You could send your fan mail to the Gridiron Podcast at gmail.com and send your questions in, and they will get asked and answered on the show like we do every single week. Now, my boy Hit sent in some questions today. Sent me in a football topic question as well as an off-topic question. And he says, now that the UFL regular season is coming to, do you believe the merger was a good idea, or should they have stayed separate leagues? Now, this is an interesting question because of what is going on in the league as far as like our attendance numbers and how low they've been. And you can see that they've been low. I don't care what anyone says. Those numbers that get reported in attendance numbers, those are paid tickets. They're not the actual attendance numbers of the people who actually showed up. They're not doing like a head count for people who actually showed up. So the numbers that you're seeing on those reports of attendance numbers, those are paid tickets. Every sports entertainment or every sports league does that. Everyone. No matter what league it is, every league does that. So just so you guys know. But I said this when they announced the merger. When they announced that they were going to merge, I said that they should wait until 2025. They should play out their seasons. They should allow their seasons to play out with What the hell is going on today, y'all? I am so sorry about that. My internet is really, really tripping. Once again. Yeah, but to answer your question real quick, I think they should have waited. They should have had interleague games. They should have extended the season to 12 games instead of 10. And they should have allowed the seasons to play out and then merged, because then you would have been able to get contracts together for the games or for the stadiums, renew leases, things of that nature, places that or teams that needed to find new locations, let's find new fields to get contract with or leases with. You know what I mean? They should have took that time to do that. You know what I mean? And I think they kind of rushed it. In my opinion, they rushed it. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. In my opinion, they rushed, and they should have waited instead of pushing this merge so quickly. That's just my opinion. They should have waited a year and did the merge in 2025. So let's move on to the next question so we can get the heck up out of here, because this dang on technical difficulties is getting a little irritating. Off topic question of the day from Hit. He says, do you think movies nowadays are losing their edge, or is it that we are used to seeing these type of movies so nothing really surprises people much anymore? I say yes and no. Some in certain genres, some movies that come out in certain genres are a little repetitive and they're losing their edge, and it's like it's not as exciting as it used to be. And then some movies, you know what I mean, are still hitting that mark, like, okay, that was dope. I want a sequel. You know what I mean? If it calls for it. So yes and no. I'm gonna keep it real. There are some movies that are losing their edge, or some movies in certain genres that are losing their edge when they come out, and you look at it to where, okay, that genre is a little right now. You know what I mean? They need to come out with something that's gonna really hit in that genre. But then again, you have other movies that are really doing good for their genre. So it just depends on the type of movie it is, the genre of the movie as well. So that's really, how I can answer that question for you. But again, y'all, it's always fun doing our mail time. You can always send in your questions right here. Right here. And yeah, man. Make sure you guys go and follow the shows. Yep, technical difficulties like crazy today, man. It's just too much for me. On the show right there at the Gridiron Podcast at gmail.com. Like I said, man, it's just been a crazy day. Technical difficulties all around, but it's all right, man. Make sure you guys go and follow Fuel's socials as well. Follow Fuel. Subscribe to the Jersey King Show channel on YouTube. Subscribe to the Gridiron channel on YouTube. Follow both channels on Facebook. Follow both channels on X. Follow both channels on Instagram, and follow the Gridiron on TikTok as well. I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I got a game to go to. I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for putting up with my technical difficulties today. And, hopefully my PC acts better next week and, doesn't. But I'll see you guys on Thursday for the Jersey Turn right here on Fuel Sports Network. Make sure you go and download the Fuel Sports Network app on Amazon and Roku TV and devices. And again, big things are coming for Fuel Sports Network, man. So make sure you guys make sure you're following all our socials, you're following up and keeping up to date. You got all notifications turned on, man, because there's a lot coming and we want you guys to stay tuned. Make sure you share and follow, or share Fuel Sports Network with your friends and family. Tell them to go download the app and check out all the shows, man. I love y'all. If you didn't catch the new episode of Team, I will get it up on the site or on the network as soon as I can, so you guys can go and check out the Team of Rivals episode from this morning. And we still got to get their set up right, so they'll be on Fuel. So make sure Fuel Sports Network. I'm your host, Kevin Jersey, the King Womble. I will holler at y'all on Thursday for the Jersey the King Show, and I will see y'all next Saturday right here on the Gridiron, live on Fuel Sports Network. I love y'all. Peace out.